If you didn't know, Kingdom Hearts is actually my favorite series ever. I haven't made a Kingdom Hearts video in a while though, because unfortunately news surrounding new games in that series has been in the realm of darkness, to say the least. Especially with the news that Kingdom Hearts Missing Link got cancelled. This took a lot of people by surprise and made a lot of people upset, and rightfully so. The game was in development for so long, and we even went as far to have beta tests where people were playing full builds of the game. And it really got me thinking, because I just played Atelier Resleriana, and this is a situation similar to Missing Link, but it turned out a lot more positive, and I hope Square Enix somehow sees what Gust did with their games and does the same thing with Missing Link. Let me explain. Atelier is similar to Kingdom Hearts, where we're used to mainline console games for this series. We are not used to gacha games. I don't even think either game works in a gacha game format, and that's kind of what happened with Atelier. They said a new mainline game was coming out called Atelier Resleriana, and it was a gacha game that looked interesting. It brought back a lot of the old protagonists, it looked like it had a good story, and the animations for the characters and the graphics of it were really good. Unfortunately, it did not last that long. It showed Atelier fans do not want to play a gacha game of their series. That's not what the series was really focused on, and it just didn't really work with the gacha mechanics, only lasting 1 year here in the West. Now, it's still going on in Japan, but regardless, we just got a new mainline game called, again, Atelier Resleriana, now titled The Red Alchemist and the White Guardian. Now, this is a game that it's a full mainline console release, but they took the gacha game and turned it into a console game, and it reminded me so much of what I want Square Enix to do with Missing Link. The game even has the same animations and character models from the gacha game, looking like they took a lot of those assets from the gacha game and brought them over. But the game has its own original story, own original combat system and synthesis, pretty much everything, and the game is amazing. I said it was amazing. A lot of other content creators are expressing their love for it, and it's getting good reviews, and it's genuinely just a great game. And showing how it looks very similar to the gacha game, it didn't seem that hard to bring some of that stuff over, considering it released in the same year as Atelier Yumiya earlier this year. This is exactly what I think will happen if Square Enix takes this route with Missing Link, and they totally should. The game looks amazing in terms of its story, its characters, its combat, but it was so weird. Who wants to get up and do GPS mode on a Kingdom Hearts game? We don't. We just want to do combat, watch fun cutscenes, and see a cool story. The development of Kingdom Hearts 4 has also taken so long, and a lot of it is because of the budget. Missing Link looked pretty dang good, but it was not at the budget Kingdom Hearts 4 was at. But we used to get side games in this series that were a lower budget, and they don't do that anymore, and I think Missing Link could also fit that mold really easily. Just take the game in its current state and make a console game out of it. It doesn't have to be super high quality like Kingdom Hearts 4. It already looked good enough. Now, I'm just a nerd. I don't know how game development works and how easy or hard it is to actually do that, but Gust, a JRPG studio that does not have the money Square Enix has by any means, just did it, and they did it to perfection. So I don't see why Square Enix can't also take this route. And I don't know if these devs kind of watch each other and see what they do and take ideas from each other, but they should totally look at this situation and do this with Missing Link. Especially because they're so similar in regards to their story. Like, these both have a story that are worth experiencing, and they made it so people could play Atelier Resleriana standalone and totally understand the story they were trying to tell. I think they could absolutely do this with Missing Link, and you know how Kingdom Hearts has an interconnected story. It's almost more important that they do it with that one, because people are going to need information from Missing Link to understand some aspects for Kingdom Hearts 4 and any future installments. As much as I personally don't like gacha games really at all, at least the idea of them. Some of them have really good mechanics, but I just don't like the format they're in. The live service, the gacha, it's just not for me. And some series, they don't need to go that route. I really don't like it when there's a series known for having a bunch of mainline games on console, PC, and then they take it and turn it into a live service gacha to make some extra money. It just doesn't really work. Gacha games do have their place and they do have their fans, but not for existing series that have a bunch of mainline games. So I somehow hope Square Enix sees this situation. I don't think they will, but it really reminded me of what could happen positively with Missing Link, and I really wanted to have a discussion on it, and let me know what you guys think. Should they go this route and turn it into a console game? It's kind of a weird situation. Like, I don't think they're going to scrap it. The game was playable, so they worked really hard on it, and I really feel bad for the devs, but it shows that if you turn it around and just make it into a game using a lot of those assets, it could turn out really positively. Again, Atelier Resleriana, the one we just got, is a great game, and the character models look better than ever, and it was because they did a lot of work on those gacha character models, and they took them over, and now there's a lot of pre-existing Atelier characters in that game, and they look better than ever. So I really think Square could do this, take us back to the old days where Kingdom Hearts would get some side games that were a little lower budget but still of great quality, and just take everything you had from Missing Link and put it into a mainline game. I've been loving Resleriana so much, and I wanted to express more love for it, and again, it reminded me so much of Kingdom Hearts Missing Link situation, and it really shows that if you have a gacha game that doesn't do so well, you can take that and turn it into a mainline game, especially if your series is known for that and not really known for gacha games. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below about the whole situation. If you've never played the Atelier series, I'll leave that review linked down below. You should really check it out. It's a fantastic JRPG in general, and just also a fantastic Atelier game, and I really think Missing Link could go the same route. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you very soon. Peace.